So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's a handoff to Walker. He'll push forward for about a yard. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. Throwing, Darnold. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football here. They forced the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he'll take it on in. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Seahawks, nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 3.
The Seahawks.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that 1st down.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's another Seahawks.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther, check out.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set. Hey, set.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Caden Ellis in on that stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Darnold now to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Clock stops a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Timeout Seahawks, that is their 2nd, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 3rd and a yard. In motion is Barner. On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Darnold to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
At the 3-yard line.
Now Darnold. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that's...
It is brought in the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Is good. Makes the score Falcons 13, Seahawks 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Devin Tompkins on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He's got room past the 35. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
17 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action. It's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Here's Darnold. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after drop from Myers. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes Tompkins on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. That's caught. Right side. It's London. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On second down, Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Penix. That's caught. It's high. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up for second and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
10 yards.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. On second down, here's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
60 Bison, 79 Broncos. Here we go. 70 Lions.
Now Penix. That is brought in at the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 3-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco and
They'll run with Robinson, and he will power his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll run with Robinson, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
14.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own
Here's first down. They run with Charbonnet, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Darnold. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Got a man, that's Warner, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. He's going to look deep, going to cut. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
39 yards.
Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Second and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Throwing, Darnold, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Darnold now to throw, and it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation. Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that 2-point play. Barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Cousins now. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Cousins gonna throw. Going up top. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. this one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Falcons. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1